Welcome back. Today we're going to use some inspiration from ancient Greece. Look at these amazing pots from 400 BCE. These pots depict stories from myths, they reflect beliefs from the culture, and they even show artistic design. Here we can see the mouth of the vase, the lip, the handle, the neck, the shoulder. Each part of the vase was important when creating these. This is called the lip of the vase. Here's a different lip style. Here's a foot of the vase. There's all different types of vases, and here's a different type of foot for a vase. The details are so important that they labeled them and had different styles for every pot that they made. I happened to get this pot from Greece in my trip last summer at a gift shop. And I want to use it as inspiration for this pinch pot vase. So here I have the body, the neck, the shoulder, the lip, the foot, the arms, and ultimately I'm going to be creating this vase using pinch pots. So I'm going to have one block of clay. I'm going to cut one piece off this end. There's one piece for the base, the lip, and so we have the neck and the foot of the vase. I'm going to use these for the body and create two pinch pots, basketball round. It's going to take a while to create basketball round pieces, but the rounder this ball is, the more even my pinch pot will be. So it's really important to keep rolling until you get a basketball round piece. I'm going to do the same thing for these other two pieces. I also have a student working nearby that can share their work and their progress. You might see them in the video. But here I have my pinch pot. So I'm going to push my thumb and do the crab pinch, pushing my thumb almost all the way in. So I have a nice deep pot here. This one's a little bit shallow that the student created, so I recommend that you push your thumb even deeper and continue doing the crab pinch. So it's a little bit deeper. I'm going to smooth out the bottom. And again, I'm doing the crab pinch, pushing my thumb almost to the bottom of this pot. Thanks for getting these tools. I need the bamboo skewer and the fork because I'm getting ready to scratch and attach. I'm preparing the lip of these two pinch pots, making sure that they're thick enough so that they can stick together. And I'm preparing them to scratch and attach to each other. Some people like to call it score and slip. I'm going to take this fork. You could also use a bamboo skewer. And a touch of water. If there was clay mixed with this, it would be called slip. But I'm just going to take these 2 pinch pots and stick them together and smooth this out. I have a popsicle stick here that can speed up the smoothing process. And you can also hit the edge of your pot so that you can smooth it out. Don't roll it too hard, but I'm just gently rolling it to try to make it even. It depends on how thick the pinch pot walls are, but this may or may not be a good idea for your pinch pot. I'm going to start forming the neck of my pinch pot here and just gently using the best tool I have, which is my hands, to form it. Taking my time, but ultimately I fast forwarded it in this video. Now here I'm going to head into part 2, which is creating the neck. So I'm forming and shaping this. I can also form and shape the base. So in this next part, I'm going to be shaping the base for the foot and shaping the neck for the top of the vase, the mouth. I'm going to start basketball round to create this coil for the base. And then I'm going to gradually turn this into a cylinder with my hands, sort of like a soda can, a cylinder. And then I'm going to start rolling this coil out with my fingers, rolling it out evenly. Even pressure. I'm trying to do even pressure. I gotta spread my fingers wide apart. Maybe do a gentle twist if it starts making a thumping sound. But I really want this even, so if I spread my fingers wide apart, I get an even pressure, even weight distributed across the coil. Okay, then I'm gonna even it out just a little bit more, and then prepare to put this on for the base of my pot. Kind of measure it out. And then I'm going to have to maybe re-roll it and then cut it. Again, I'm getting ready to scratch to attach. Some people call it score and slip. The idea is the same though. You have to rough up the surface to stick 2 pieces together to each other. You have to rough up those edges. Otherwise, if it's they're both really smooth edges, they're going to slip off. Then, of course, I'm going to smooth it and blend it together so that it doesn't fall off and it's secure. And you can shape the base how you want using your fingers, pinching it, and using other tools that are available to you. Here we have a student example. So far, you can see the 2 pinch pots. Maybe you roll it just a little bit more if you want to even the body out like this one. It's up to you. And now I'm going to move on to making the pinch pot neck. Starting basketball round. Now, your project is not going to look like this one, and nobody's is looking alike, ideally. The whole goal is to create a pinch pot vase, not to create something that looks like what I created. I'm just developing my fine motor skills, the small muscles in my hands, my attention to detail, and using it to create a clay project. That's the goal. Not to create something perfect or to create something that looks like this, but to use our techniques like score, slip, stick, smooth, blending, creating, using the pinch pot techniques, and using our skills to create something new. So we're using the pinch pot technique to create a vase here. Here we have another student example, and they could probably just redo this top pinch pot and make the walls a little bit thicker so it doesn't break. Looks like they added some nice arms on there. We can talk more about arms next time. But again, I'm just trying to develop my skills of using the pinch pot technique and scratching, attaching, blending, using my hands to shape this clay project into something that I like, something that I may use or give to somebody as a gift. Just taking my time and doing my best and trying to practice this technique over and over and over again, no matter how many times it takes. I'm just going to keep practicing. I fast forwarded a lot of this video so you don't realize how much time this took. But I hope you enjoy the process of creating a pinch pot vase.